Hey, y'all doing? Just Rob Bond, make here for Man R&B in the Snow episode of 291. This time we're reviewing Game of Thrones Season 4, Episode 1. What happens in this week's episode in King's Landing? Tyrion's waiting on Oberyn Martell, and the reason he's waiting on Oberyn is because the Martells are invited to King Joffrey's wedding. Well, what it was supposed to be was Oberyn's older brother was supposed to come, but he has gout and he can't travel all the way to King's Landing, so Oberyn comes. And Tyrion finds Oberyn in the brothel, and Oberyn gets in this fight with these two Lannister guards and stabs one of them in the wrist, and Tyrion comes in there and the fight breaks up, and then Tyrion's talking to Oberyn, and Oberyn is telling Tyrion that the Lannisters are not the only one that pays their debts, because the Mountain killed his sister and her two children on the order of Tywin Lannister, and he's looking for his revenge. What else has happened in King's Landing? Jaime and Cersei is at odds right now because Cersei is mad because Jaime took so long in getting back to King's Landing. Even though it wasn't his fault he got captured, he was trying to get back. But in her mind it took too long, and Joffrey's making fun of Jaime because he doesn't have all these great deeds in this book of the Knights, this book of the Kingsguard, and he's making fun of that. The reason he only has one hand, and besides that, the other thing that happens in King's Landing, Sansa gets this necklace from the fool that we met in the previous seasons, and remember this necklace because it's going to be very important at the end of the season, and we'll cover that whenever it happens. But that's all that happened in King's Landing. What's happening with Jon Snow at the wall? He's in front of all the high members of the Night's Watch, and he tells them that the Wildlands are coming to attack the Night's Watch. They have over 100,000 men, and he tells them the plan that the Wildlands have, and he asks if he's going to be executed, and the blind Maester tells him no, this day you will not lose your head. Excuse me. And other than that, that's all that happens with the Night's Watch. It shows the Wildlands to the Free Folk, and the Thyns and the Wildlands that Jon Snow was with last season meet up and is ready to start the attack, and that's all that happens with him. Well, what happened with Daenerys? She's marching on the next town the next capital that she's going to take in Meereen, and every mile marker they have a dead slave on a cross, and Daenerys says she wants to see all their faces before she gets to this city to give her more motivation to stop these slavers. And that's all that happens with Daenerys. What's happening with Arya? Her and the Hounds traveling, and Arya sees the guy who killed her friend in the earlier seasons, and this is the guy who stole her sword and needle. So her and the Hound attack these guys, and Arya is able to get her sword back and kills the guy that killed her friend. That's all that really happened on this week's episode. My question for y'all is, now that Sansa has this necklace, what does that mean? As always, Richard Man R&B signing out. That's the episode of 291. See y'all next time.